Hi everybody, Kerrin Luci here from Ginger Jive, and in this video we have a selection of modern jive Archie Spin variations. Now if you are taking part in any of the moves, just check out the safety disclaimers, that's in the video description below, and if you fancy subscribing, that will be brilliant as well. The classic Archie Spin. Back, round, face, return and back. So the classic Archie Spin starts with the leaders left to the followers right, in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. From here, the leaders, you gently push away with the back of that hand as we both take a little step back. Now as we step back, leaders, just place your thumb on the back of the follower's hand and just turn their hand so their palm is facing the ceiling. From here we're going to be doing a sweeping action across to the left, so we start turning our followers in a clockwise direction. As our followers travels forward in that clockwise direction, we turn to our left or anti-clockwise, so we meet in the middle. Now without making contact, we literally roll off each other's shoulders, but like I say, without making contact, as we continue to change places, lowering that hand down at the end. We just finished the move off with an anti-clockwise return, turning our partners anti-clockwise, taking a step back at the end. The Archie NeckFlick goes back, round, over, round, into the spin, and catch, return, and back. The Archie NeckFlick starts off with the leaders left to the followers right, in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. From here we gently push away with the back of that hand as we both take a small step back, and as we step back we place our thumb on the back of your partner's hand and we twist their palm so their palm is facing the ceiling. As we step in to start changing places, you're going to sweep your left hand around, which means you're going to lead your partner into a clockwise turn. As your partner turns, you're going to get your right hand behind their back and place your right hand on their waist, dropping that left hand across your shoulders over to your left shoulder. From there, straight away, you're going to guide your partner around with the right, and then you're going to take your left hand over your head to your right shoulder. At the same time, you're going to turn to your left to meet your partner. Now, as you turn to meet your partner, get your right palm ready and just place your right hand to the crook of the follower's arm and continue to turn in that anti-clockwise direction. As you push with that right hand, your partner will spin into a clockwise direction, and when we face, we can step back, catching left to right. Finish with a return as we step in, returning our partners anti-clockwise, stepping back at the end. The first move, Archie, goes back, in, out of the side, round, collect, back, forward, through, and catch, return, and back. The first move, Archie, starts with the leaders left to the followers right, in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. From here we're just going to push away with the back of that hand so we both take a small step back. Now the move starts like an ordinary classic beginner's first move. So you draw your partner into the side, your right hand goes on the hip, the left hand goes up onto the shoulder, and we just turn our partner out to the side. Now it's a good idea for the leaders to take their left foot behind the right. The followers usually take their right foot behind anyway, but leaders, you take your left foot behind in this case. From here, as we both step forward onto our natural foot, our natural step, which is left for leaders, right for the followers. What the leaders are then going to do is take their left hand and you're going to draw a big circle in front of yourself, in front of your face, as we both continue to travel in the same direction. So as we raise that left hand, we take that left hand over our head as we both continue to travel. As we come out of that turn, leaders, you collect your partner again into a first move hold. From there, just replace the weight back onto your right foot, leaders, left for the followers, so we can turn our partners out to the side like that first move again. Finish like an ordinary first move by bringing the hand to the shoulder, raising that left hand, turning our partners underneath, lowering and stepping away, finishing off with that return, stepping back, lowering the hand at the end. The Archie and Back goes back, round, face, round and back. The Archie and back starts off with the leader's left to the follower's right in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. From here you just gently push away with the back of that hand as you both take a small step back. Now as you step back, leaders, you place your thumb on the back of your follower's hand and you turn their palm so it faces the ceiling. Now as you step in, you're going to sweep your left hand over to the left, and as we both step forward, by doing that action you can start turning your partner in a clockwise direction. As we step through, we are turning anti-clockwise, and although we don't make contact, we are literally rolling off each other's shoulders, changing places, dropping that left hand down. From here you just go back the way you came, so you drive that hand down and raise that left hand, again rolling off each other's shoulders without making contact, changing places, stepping away left to right. The man's wrap Archie goes back, wrap, 1, 2, round and face, spin and catch. So the man's wrap Archie starts off with the leader's left to the follower's right in nice and close and hands down at waist level. To start, just push with the back of that hand as we both take a small step back. Guys, you're offering your left hand to your partner. From here, leaders, you're going to lower your left hand and raise your right. Now we're going to wrap ourselves into our partner's side. So you take your right hand in front of the face, stepping in, wrapping yourself so you are on the right hand side, followers on the left. Using your right hand, you can lead your partner forward into 2 walks, 1 and 2. Now from there we're going to let go of our left hand that's on your waist, and then from there you're just going to bring your right hand round, drive it down and then raise that hand so we both literally turn, rolling off each other's shoulders but without making contact as we step away, preparing for a spin. Finish the move off with a flick spin as you throw the hand across, sending your partner into the spin, stepping back, catching left to right. The Pretzel Archie goes back, raise, raise, round and face, spin and catch. So the Pretzel Archie starts off with the leader's left to the follower's right in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. From here we just gently push away with the back of that hand as we both take a little step back, and as we step back, leaders, you turn side on to your partner, offering your right hand behind the back so that your partner can see it. As you sidestep to the left, leaders, you're going to raise your left as your partner picks up with the right hand that's behind your back. As you continue to change sides, leaders, you're going to lower your left hand and you're going to raise your right. Now we're going to go into the Archie part of the move. So from here, with your right hand, you're going to do a big circular movement with that right hand, nice big circle, which will turn our partner. Now to do this, we also need to let go of the hand that's behind our back. So as we let go of our left that's behind our back, drop the right hand down into this big circular movement so your partner can start traveling behind your back. As they're turning and traveling behind you, although we're not making contact, we're literally back to back, shoulders to shoulders, continue to change places, taking that hand over your head, dropping that right hand down, preparing our partners for a spin. As we step in and flick spin our partners all the way around, step back catching left to right. So the right-handed Archie goes back, round and face. So the right-handed Archie starts off with the leader's right to the follower's right in nice and close and hands down at waist level. From here we push away with the back of our hand as we both take a small step back. Now from there, as we step in, leaders, you're going to pull down and raise your right hand as you step in, turning your follower as if you're going to do a catapult. Now, as your follower turns, followers, you're only doing that half turn. At the same time your follower has done that half turn, we are turning 1.5 times all the way around, stepping back at the end, right to right. The Archie Block goes back, round, block, through, turn and back. So the Archie block starts off with the leaders left to the followers right in nice and close and the hands down at waist level. To begin the move, we just push away with that left hand so that we can both take a step back at the same time. And as we step back, our thumb goes on the back of the hand and we twist the palm so the palm is facing the ceiling. From here, as I step in, I'm going to lead Luci forward, and as I lead her forward, I'm going to sweep my left hand out to the left. As I sweep my left hand out to the left, she's starting to walk forward, and as I see her arm, her left arm, I'm going to hook behind her upper arm with my right. Now, as Luci comes forward, she's then going to lift her right leg up, she's going to turn and then drop onto that right leg. At the same time she drops onto the right leg, leaders, don't go forward because you don't have the space, go down. Just go downwards by taking that left foot behind. Now we're going to come out of this by gently pulling back with this right hand that's on the lady's upper arm, raise the left, turn the ladies 1.5 times as they come back the way they went in, and we step back at the end, left to right. The Archie T-Pot goes back, round, 1, 2, through, drop the elbow, return and back. So the Archie T-Pot starts off with the leaders left to the followers right in nice and close and hands down at waist level. From here, just push away with the left hand so we both take a small step back, and at the same time, leaders, place your thumb on the back of your follower's hand, turning their palm so their palm is facing the ceiling. From here, as we both step in, you're going to sweep your left hand round so your partner is turning in a clockwise direction. As your partner turns into a clockwise direction, you get your right hand behind their back, guiding them round, taking your left hand over your head, dropping your left hand down to your left shoulder so their arm is across your shoulder blade. From there, we're going to walk round for 2 counts. We're going round 1 and 2 and... From there, we just gently guide our partner behind us so they take an extra walk round as we drop that left elbow down so we can both turn to face each other at the same time. Finish the move off by returning our followers anti-clockwise, and when we face each other, just lower the hand and step back at the end.